strong team. Stinky actually qualifying above TSM and a lot of other teams, Rogue, excuse me, as well, in that second semifinal. And so putting themselves in this position, they've done a lot of great work. Can they put it together against these teams in the final circle? So that's what we're trying to find out. Hierarchy has been so far a pretty much giant on the G7 with the 3 times. Nice mid-range scope. Gives you a little bit of long tapping, but also you can use it up close, as Lulu was talking about earlier on the couch.
And you know, I like the flatline. You know, I'm just a fan of that weapon.
Is that your go-to?
My go-to is the Prowler, and I know that no one's going with the Prowler here, so I totally understand. I love to go off meta all the time. It's a problem.
I mean, if you find that hop up though, man.
That's why I'm here talking about the game rather than playing the game.
It's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's why we're up here.
If you get the hop up, it's wonderful.
It is full auto, man. That thing shreds.
But that is like probably the hardest thing in Planet Earth to find.
It is
the hop up.
I don't understand why either, but
I'll get 15 million turbochargers, won't get a hop up for select fire anywhere here. Well, in any case, enough of my woes with the Pathfinder, or with the Prowler, excuse me, has overpowered Arcan and Peach are going to be engaged in a fight here. Overpowered's going to go down, but Arcan's able to just body Mooman there with the Wingman. Here comes his teammate there to back him up with that R99. Get some damage there on the big boy Gibby. Arcan backing up as that nade's going to be out there. His teammate's down, but he's got him in front of him. He just needs to play it patient.
Only has a white 2 GB. He's just going to try to go for a heal, but he's got the charge
rifle
pressure
from downtown.
It's going to be horrible. He's backing up, and he's getting the shield regen, but he's got to stay line of sight if he wants it. He's going for the res. This is risky, though.
Yeah, you hear the res coming out. You got to get to these players and pick them up and try and pick them off as quickly as you can. But this is going to keep them in the game. Team Pro still in this one, Rain Day.
He's got overpowered as well, picked up first. Some might have gone for the Gibraltar first to get the shield down early, because then you get faster reses.
I think at that point you're just panicking.
But you're just panicking, exactly. At this point, he's just saying, can I get anyone up? And he does. Managing to get out of that was a tough situation, but luckily, RKN, he finds a way, and they live to see another day here.
Abreleli and TSM getting a few kills as well. That's going to be one for Imperial. Hal is going to be in a fight now. There's going to dip out through that portal. There goes the Arcstar. Send him down, let him know who's boss there, force him away from their portal as TSM. They're going to continue on with this pressure, throwing more of that ordnance. That's going to be it down there.
Got Squidward.
Well done. From a team that I think a lot of people felt would be a threat in this competition. TSM, obviously, you know, a great squad, multi-time winner, the back-to-back-to-backs, right?
Yeah.
But Squidward in this particular online event have been very impressive.
Absolutely. Monsoon, Lou splitting up, but finding a great team with Nathan and Rocker, and then obviously adding Ludo. It's a dangerous combination, but TSM doing what they need to do. They've already got 3 points to their name. That was another team wipe. So as a team collectively, they're probably around 5. Maybe 6, which is huge, because most teams right now barely have a point, only top 15, unless they've been engaged in some of these skirmishes. So TSM setting themselves up again. Didn't do much game 1, but game 2 bouncing right back like we expected.
Is it going to be enough, though? And then while all that was going on, Rogue are still hanging out up here, and I don't blame them. They're playing that high ground gorgeously. They have the coverage. They have the vision. They don't need to sacrifice this spot right now. They're going to be in the safe zone when this ring closes, Rain Day.
And, you know, this is I talked about Fortress of Electricity for the Watson the other day, doing some segments. But that is like the rinky-dinky fortress of security right there. Because it's one little thing. The Watson's hiding. She says, you don't want to commit off your high ground, so I'm just going to bet that you are not going to aggress onto me here. She knows if they push her, she's dead. But she's holding on for placement points. And at this point, that's what you got to do in a setting like this. I mean, if you can get anything, you're doing a favor for your team.
Well, I believe everyone is at 1 point right now.
Yeah.
Currently. Because when you're in that top 16, no one's getting any points.
Nope.
But now, get a placement point. That's nice. But I wonder, though, Rogue, is it, you know, playing so passive here? Just concerns me because they're not racking up a lot of kills. But anyway, we'll worry about that in a little bit there. We got Silence, Golden, Slurpee, and Hume
nice
here.
Thermite.
Great Thermite. That's just, you know, chipping away at some of the damage and forcing them back.
And it looks like the Watson interception pylon actually went down late, because you saw the grenade actually got exploded, got destroyed. But the Thermite actually went through, so it seems like she just put it up. Right now, Slurpee is going to try to hit that a couple times. It takes about a few shots from the wingman to actually get the interception pylon down, but he should have it after a few here. Seems like he's missing a couple, trying to go for the fight as well. It's a two dangerous things that he's aiming at for sure. And there it is, it's destroyed. So they can push. Ordnance is now in play, and they don't have to be too aggressive to apply pressure.
Yeah, and you actually heard it, right? As soon as that generator went down, they were able to push in. No more trophy system ability, no more, blocking the ordnance, but just in that moment in time there, they had that moment to just dip out, right?
Yeah.
At the very least, there's going to be a lot of loot there to grab, so they can just keep themselves right back in this game. As we go now over to Pro. Overpowered Peach, RKN, playing around this ridge here. Some nades flying in. RKN's just going to dip around.
And they're just holding this spot nice and easy. They've got the interception pylon covered by Gibraltar's dome, and that is one of the best combos that these two players bring together. They make each of those individual things better. Inside the dome, you're getting more regen, you're getting safer regen, and you're protecting the thing that's giving you the regen with the dome. They know someone is behind them. The zone right now is going to hurt, though, so they've only got a few seconds, and I think they're just saying they must have been taken out. They're not a threat anymore, biding their time. But
you're also going to be waiting for cooldowns here, too,
That's
right?
true.
You're waiting for cool. Oh, man, I was just going to talk about what we were seeing here. One of the, I think that was going to be, that was Timmy. They ended up getting picked off by Gabe.
Uh-oh.
Abralali, look at the shots. That's Rogue up above.
That was two as well. That was beautiful. The longbow actually went through, hit two players right there. And they've got such a good angle on Rogue. Rogue were in the safety of their tower like Rapunzel, but now they're thinking about letting the hair down because they do have to find a way out. Even though they are in the middle of the circle, they're just so pressured. I wonder,
where can they go?
if they, I mean, they want to stay there, but the problem is the pressure right now. If they run out of resources with only 4 shield cells for Huskers, they've just got to make sure the interception pylon stays alive.
And they also have to hope that maybe that death box that's to the right and left of them have some things to work with, right? Yeah. But even then, once you dip out of there, then, that's one less player that's going to be up top. Surely everyone's looking at Rogue right now.
Right.
Because they have the highest possible position you can have at this moment in time. It's a lot at stake here.
Snipe down G-Dolphin as well. Lost BCJ, but this team has had such good synergy since this swap. It's almost like Snipe Down's destiny to have teammates that feel like maybe they're better suited with somebody else. And Snipe Down maybe in the same way. He's been finding the best synergy, and I feel like he's found it here. But
well, Snipe Down, a long time, pro player. This guy knows talent.
He does.
He's been in this for such a long time. It's not a shocker that he's sitting here in the top 6 with such great players. There goes that longbow. It ain't going to be the scout this time around, Rain Day. It's the longbow making its gorgeous return back into competitive Apex. Hey, when in doubt, bust out the longbow. You got the devotion, too. I love it.
What a combo. Devo longbow. This is just nut stuff from Abralali. Hits the shot as well. But they got to go in. They're doing a little hop. They've got to commit. One gets dropped. It's reps. And Abralali is going to fall as well. This is getting nuts, GB.
Yeah, this is not looking good. And TSM, unfortunately for them, it's going to be curtains here. Abralali goes down. You got one more player down right below them. That's reps, and that is goodbye. Pro's going to be right below Rogue. 3 squads remaining.
And it's got to be Rogue. It's Pro here.
It's Rogue, Pro, and I think it might be Sniper Abusers.
It might be. If Snipe Down in that squad is still alive, but Rogue have a great spot here. They've got these arc stars going up. I believe the interception pylon. Oh no, it's going to explode. It's going to hit. But it didn't do any damage though, and so they're trying to loot. Arcane just trying to get as much as he can and not expose himself. They're pretty safe right here.
Yeah, they are. They will have to. Well, let me see here. No, they won't have to move when this circle, when this ring closes. So they'll still have this high ground.
And that goes to reason that Pro will still have the low ground. And so this is how you play these types of towers. One goes high, one goes low. It's equally as dangerous for both because when you're dropping, you have to hit the ground.
Oh, it's Hal! It's Hal!
TSM still alive!
TSM was out! Hal's still in it!
Oh my God, we've seen it before. Hal!
And they pushed up.
Tries to make a play here. It's going to be Hal taken down. He went for the beautiful play.
That was ambitious, man. I respect it. Oh, no, but Peach is going to be out of this. And Rogue, they've held this down. And if there's one thing Obi-Wan has taught us is that when you have the high ground, do not challenge him. Always listen to Ewan McGregor here, people.
And look at this, Pro looking to fight off Rogue, but Rogue are so good. The G7 with a hip fire. He's going to go down, though. Pro, RKN finds it. And it's just Huskers and drop now for Rogue.
Yeah, this is going to be a big fight now. You got RKN. Managed to take out Sweet.
Can't do it again.
Continues on here. It's dropped. Doesn't have true HP, but does have some shields. He's going to push up with that devotion. And there you have it. Oh, my goodness. They had the high ground, Evan. They had the high ground, and it didn't matter.
You know what? It's the tag team that you like to see. I mean, you're a fan of wrestling. We were watching a little bit at dinner the other night.
Oh, yeah.
It ends up 2 being better than 1. RK and